UFC Des Moines is in about 20-30 minutes. So I'm going to sit and cook and let y'all know my picks and predictions. I was going to drop a video. I ended up not dropping a video, unfortunately, but right now I am going to give you, I promise you, I'm going to give you the best picks for this card, or maybe the best picks ever, not just this card. I might go fucking, what is there, 13 fights, 14 fights. I might go freaking, I might go, I don't even know. 12 for 12, 13 for 13. No, I'm just kidding. This card's going to be, in a sense of picks, literally a coin flip in just about every fight. There's a few on here that I'm a little more confident in than others, but to run just simply and quickly through it, Ivana Petrovic, I'm choosing her, and I'm going to be upfront, blatantly, completely honest. I have no idea, okay, what is going to happen in this fight. I have no idea who is going to have the stylistic advantage, who is going to have this and that. In a sense of giving you a prediction or a pick based off some sort of UFC knowledge, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't remember Juliana Miller's fights at all. I mean, I remember the Jamie Linhorth fight with Ivana Petrovic, and I honestly, you could have argued like she won, but then, you know, like you could have argued that Jamie Linhorth won. Like, it wasn't a robbery. It wasn't a robbery, but it's just one of those, like, this is going to be one of those fights that might be a little bit closer than people think. And then boom, all of a sudden you're like, what's going on? My pick was Ivana, but she's not doing what I thought she was going to do. Yeah, because exactly. Who knows? It's a bigger stage. They're in front of a crowd. The injuries, bro. Injuries, okay? Injuries are a completely different aspect that you got to take into account when it comes to WMMA. Okay? Specific times of the month. Like, guys, you have to sit here and put in the research. And I'm telling you right now, I didn't do that. So I can't confidently tell you anything, but I am going to be, I'm going to be rooting for Petrovic, okay? I want to see her stiff line Juliana Miller. I want to see her KO Juliana Miller all the way to the GFL. And she may even be too young for the GFL, but you know, good luck to both. The pick is Petrovic, but am I confident? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. On the other hand, Tom Peterson versus Don'Tale Mayes. I am telling you right now, Don'Tale Mayes is not winning this fight. Tom Peterson is going to go in there. And the face-offs, that kind of showed me exactly what I needed to see with that fight. Tom Peterson is not that much shorter than Don'Tale Mayes. Like, the reach and this sense of Don'Tale Mayes is 6'6", so he's just going to blast through Tom Peterson just cuz. Bro, what? What? I don't know. I think Tom Peterson is pretty good. The Jamal Pogues fight, I don't know what to say about that. I really don't. I backed Tom Peterson in that fight, and he lost. And Jamal Pogues won. I'm not going to sit here and tell you, oh, yeah, well, Tom Peterson won that. No, he did not. Okay, Jamal Pogues jabbed him up and just defended takedowns and did his thing, and he won the fight. Oh, why do I feel like Don'Tale Mayes? I don't know. There's like a 10% chance Don'Tale Mayes, maybe 20%, maybe 20%. But I am going to ride with Tom Peterson. I think he's going to be too strong. I think he's going to implement the grappling. And if he can get Don'Tale Mayes on the ground, Tom Peterson is in a perfect position to potentially even finish this fight. We're going with Tom Peterson. Is he going to finish, though? I don't know. I don't know, man. They're heavyweights, bro. You would sit here and you would anticipate a finish, but if you're not finishing Usman, Jamal Pogues, you're not going to finish Don'Tale Mayes, right? It would be interesting to see who executes whose game plan better. Don'Tale Mayes could literally stay at range, throw a jab out, and he would probably win this fight. Just keep throwing a consistent jab out. We'll see, though. We'll see. It'll be interesting. Bolaños versus Quang Lee. I've been seeing all over. Everyone says this fight is either going to end in a knockout via Bolaños, or it's going to be Quang Lee just wrestling. Just wrestle clapping Bolaños, controlling him on the ground, getting some shots off, maybe some elbows, maybe some ground and pound. I'm telling you right now, though, I want to pick Bolaños, but I'm gonna pick I'm gonna pick Quang Lee. I don't think Bolaños is gonna have the power. Yeah, I don't think Bolaños is gonna have the power to knock out Quang Lee. I mean, like, Quang Lee has been knocked out, but he's only been knocked out once. He's literally only been knocked out once. You know, it happens to the best of us. You know what I mean? Even you look at like Damon Blackshear recently. He's been killing it, but what happened to him not too long ago? He got literally one-shotted by Montel Jackson, which was one of the craziest. Speaking of Montel Jackson, he versus Daniel Marcos. We'll get to that fight here pretty shortly. We'll get to that fight here very soon because the card's going to start any minute now. Or not any minute, but like 10 minutes, maybe 15. Gillian Robert. Dude. Gillian Robertson is going to win this fight. She's probably just going to dominate the grappling positions. Maybe even find a submission. I'm a little hopeful. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting, but I think she'll dominate this fight nonetheless. Will she find a finish? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. Rodriguez is kind of tough, and I mean, he's been knocked out before, but Robertson isn't going to be the one to knock her out. I think if anything, Gillian would get a submission, but I don't think there will be a finish. I think Robertson via decision. This next fight, I can't believe people aren't all over Azamat Bekoev. Now, I know, you know, people always say, oh, well, he knocked out Zach Reese. Oh, well, Zach Reese has been knocked out before. Well, Zach Reese is still kind of good, man. He's just faced good opposition. Zach Reese is, I mean, like, dude, the loss to Cody Brundage where he gets slammed on his back, really, bro? Like, I know that's a loss, and I know, you know, he put himself in a bad position, unfortunately, but Cody Brundage was just a mythical. That was like a Cody Brundage, like, mythical. Like, we need this guy to pull something mythical off right now, and Cody Brundage just, like, I don't know, man. I mean, props to Cody Brundage for doing it, but I think Zachary Reese is underrated. And I mean, Bekoev went in there and just like chinned him, and like actually chinned him. You know what I mean? So I don't know if Ryan Loder is even going to stand a chance in this fight. I mean, he may be able to, just because his wrestling is fairly decent. Like, no, I don't even want to say fairly decent. That's kind of disrespectful. Ryan Loder's wrestling is very good. But Bekoev is, you know, he's got a wrestling game himself, man. He's got a wrestling game himself. And if he can keep this fight standing, might be a bad day for Loder. We will see, though. But Bekoev is the pick, and I do think he'll end up finding a TKO or a knockout. I don't think he got a submission, but I think he's going to get a finish via TKO in this fight. Miesha Tate, Yana Santos. Just give me Yana Santos. I don't know why. This fight is going to be close. It's probably going to be a split decision. I want to pick Miesha Tate because I feel like she is going to be a little bit better in the grappling, but then there's a part of me in the back of my mind that's telling me right now, yo, dude, don't do it. Don't fall for it right now, because it never ends up happening the way you want it to happen. Like you pick a WMMA fight to go a specific way, and then you get like something that you never even imagined could happen somehow happens, and you're just like, you're sitting there baffled. You're mind blown. I don't know. I don't understand it. I'm picking Yana Santos solely because the dogs have been barking in WMMA, and I think there's going to be a few dogs that are barking tonight, and it isn't going to be Robertson. It is not going to be Robertson, and it is not going to be Petrovic that ruined that. Okay, their dogs are not going to be barking. I'm telling you right now, Yana Santos is due. She's due, bro. And if the first two WMMA fights win, they both go the way I predicted them to go, I will sit here and I will remind you guys, we got something coming up. Yana Santos is the pick by decision. Jeremy Stephens. Jeremy Stephens is back, and he's going up against Mason Jones. Now, Mason Jones, this is going to be my first time watching him fight. I've seen like very little highlights on him, so I'm not really sure what to expect other than the fact that this guy is willing to chin you, to knock you out, to throw hands. That's all you really need to know. Let me see here. Yeah, anyways, yeah, Marcus Jones, I mean, he's going to come in here, or Mason Jones is going to come in here, and I think Mason's just going to show that he is UFC worthy. He is UFC level. I go and I look at his record, and I'm thinking, well, a loss to Ludwig Klein, okay, that's not that bad. Mike Davis, that's not that bad. Now, given I haven't watched these fights, I haven't watched these fights back, and clearly these two aren't on his highlight reel, but I don't know. I think I like Mason Jones in this fight. I really do. I think I like Mason Jones in this fight. Mason Jones, I think he's going to go in there and fight or finish Miller. I mean, Miller's been finished a few times in his career, and he's obviously getting up there in age. He also hasn't, a lot of people are saying, well, you know, he hasn't been, you know, worrying about the grappling and this and that. I'm sure he'll be fine with his grappling. My biggest concern is that Jeremy Stephens has not been doing MMA. He has solely been doing BKFC, stand-up, like taking more damage. Okay, and he's had a long career too, so all right, it'd be sick. Don't get me wrong, it'd be sick if Jeremy Stephens just came in and got a crazy knockout. I mean, that would be insane. I would be hyped up, but I don't think that would be the case. I think Mason Jones is going to go in there and show that he does belong in the UFC, and I think this is a good matchup for him too. So. Is that it for the... Oh, wait, no. Oh, yeah, that was the start of the main card. Cameron Smotherman, Serhiy Sidey. Serhiy Sidey, I love him. Bro, he is a brawler. He has power. And he can grapple. Very well-rounded, and I think Cameron Smotherman... He is very good. He is very, very underrated. But something is telling me that Serhiy Sidey is going to win this fight. It's probably going to be a very close fight. Both of these guys are really good. Like, I'm not going to say You know, Cameron's probably got the speed advantage, maybe even a slight power advantage. Sidey, he has the grappling advantage. I would argue he also has, in a sense, a little bit better of a pressure pace. So he's not quicker, but he will definitely put up more volume. He will definitely keep going. He's kind of like a Max Holloway. You know, he's not throwing as quick of a strike as Ilia Topuria, but he's, you know, he's probably going to land a little bit more. Are they as significant? Not necessarily, but we'll see where the fight goes. But I do think Sidey is going to win a very close split decision, and I think it's going to be solely because he lands the bigger blows in this fight. Montel Jackson, Daniel Marcos, essentially the same thing with this last fight. Montel Jackson, I think, is going to come in, and I think he's just going to land the bigger, more damaging strikes to Daniel Marcos. Daniel Marcos, again, very solid striker. He's very well-rounded. I don't know if he's going to be a little quicker. I doubt he's going to be quicker than Montel in this fight. But he has more volume. You know what I mean? It's essentially the same thing. Daniel Marcos is gonna throw a little bit more. He's gonna pressure you a little bit more. He's gonna throw, you know, confusing stuff at you to make you think. You know what I mean? Versus Montel, where he's gonna sit there, he's gonna take a calculated technical approach. He's gonna try and piece you up and not throw as much unnecessary stuff, you know, as Daniel Marcos is willing to do. So I think Montel Jackson is just going to land the bigger shots. And I do believe he could finish Daniel Marcos. Will he? I don't know. Tough, undefeated guy. Hasn't been finished. I'm not sure. I'll take Montel Jackson by decision. I'll take him by decision solely because I think Daniel Marcos is very, very tough. And he's undefeated. I don't think he's gonna get finished. Santiago Ponzinibbio versus Daniel Rodriguez. When I look at this fight, I look at the fact that Daniel Rodriguez has had almost half of the fights that Ponzinibbio has had. Okay, the damage career-wise is definitely not favoring Santiago. Now, with all that being said, there is a lot more experience that comes with that. There is a lot more, you know, not necessarily no pressure, but almost kind of like I don't know, Santiago almost has that upper edge because I don't know. He just has like the recent knockout too. He's coming in here on a high. But I do think that Daniel Rodriguez is going to keep this fight very close, and I think it's going to be another split decision. Now, who gets it? That really depends on the judges. I think that Daniel Rodriguez is actually going to come in here and get it. I think he's going to be a little bit more accurate. Santiago is going to land bigger strikes, but it's not going to be as frequent as I think a lot of people are anticipating. I think Daniel Rodriguez is going to take this fight away with his pace, his pressure. And these guys both have phenomenal cardio. You know, they came in great shape. But I just ultimately, I'm favoring the volume guy in this fight. I don't think it's going to go to the ground either. Maybe some clinch work here and there, some clinching up against the cage, but yeah, give me Daniel Rodriguez by decision. Reinier Derrida versus Bo Nickal. Give me Bo Nickal to jump back on his hype train and finish Reinier Derrida with a try. No, I'm just kidding. Honestly, I could see Bo Nickal pulling off an arm triangle the same way that Reinier did. And the same way he did against... Who did he submit with an arm triangle? I forget. Let me see. Yeah, he submitted Jamie Pickett with an arm triangle. That's what I thought. I think he has potential to pull something like that off on Reinier de Ridder, but I don't think he gets the submission. I actually am favoring him to either go to decision or get a late TKO. I think Bo Nickal is going to come in here, better cardio. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, I just think Bo Nickal is going to be well aware of everything that Reinier tries to throw at him on the ground, even off his back. I think he's gonna be able to pull off like something crazy, like an arm triangle or maybe a I don't know. We'll see. I think Bo Nickal might be able to do something like that, but if he decides to keep it standing, then for the most part, he's just gonna keep it standing, and Bo Nickal is gonna outstrike Reinier. I do think Bo Nickal, is getting a lot better. He's entering his prime in a sense in fighting. I mean, he's still in the early stages of his career. I think a lot of people count Bo Nickal out, but you'd be surprised. Guys very, very quickly can adapt to new stuff. You know what I mean? Especially if you've been in a sport where you've been training your whole life and, you've been dedicated to something like that. Taking on a new challenge, you have like all these new levels and new, new things to approach and understand and learn. It's like a whole new room or world unlocked. You know what I mean? So I would not be surprised if Bo Nickal came in here and improved like significantly. Okay. Now, with all that being said, I really don't think he needs to have improved significantly since his last fight to beat Reinier on the feet. But I do believe that he has gotten better. And I think he's going to show it tonight. And I think Bo Nickal is going to get a late second round or late third round KO, TKO. I think it's going to be a TKO. I think he's going to like knock Reinier down. Reiner's going to get on his back. And Bo hopefully just pounces right on him and finishes this fight. Give me Bo Nickal by knockout or technical knockout. However you want to approach that. And then, man, the main event of the night. Give me Cory Sandhagen. Cory is going to have his way. He's going to have his way with Figgy tonight, unfortunately. Now, I may eat my words very early on, in that fight. But until then, I'm not worried about it. I think I'll be just fine. I think Cory Sandhagen is going to come in and do exactly what he does, what he has been doing in most of his fights. I mean, you look at the Umar Nurmagomedov fight. Yeah, he lost. Yeah, Umar Nurmagomedov lost to Merab, but dude, Umar Nurmagomedov is a monster. He's a beast. And Cory, Cory for the most part did decent. Okay, he defended like more than half of Umar's takedowns. And he put up a decent fight in the striking too. I feel like if there wasn't that pressure, you know what I mean? That there wasn't that pressure of Umar Nurmagomedov, and that just goes to show you how crazy Merab Dvalishvili's cardio is. But aside from all that, Umar Nurmagomedov is a beast, bro. I mean, he's really good. And Cory kind of made him look a little human. Now, yes, Umar dominated him. I can't remember if it was all. I think Cory won a round, or maybe he might have won 2 rounds on a judge's scorecard. Hold on, let me check. $45-50, 46-40. What? He won a round on 2 of the judges' scorecards? That's insane. There was a judge that gave it 45-50 to Umar. I guess that was more of a whooping than I thought then, huh? I didn't rewatch the fight, but kind of remember it like a little bit. Cory put up a decent fight. I mean, I remember Umar being pretty dominant, especially for like the first 2 rounds and then that 5th round too, but I thought Cory was doing decent. Oh, yeah. Aside from that, I mean, Cory, doctor stoppage against Song Yadong, beats Marlon, beats Marlon Vera, beats Rob Font. Pretty decent wins, man. Umar Nurmagomedov loss is not something to drop your head on, you know what I mean? And Sandman really has only losses to the best of the best. Aljamain Sterling, TJ Dillashaw, Piotr, and then Umar, dude. Dude, wait, what's Cory's record in the UFC? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7-1, 7-3, 10-3, 10-4. Dang, he's 10-4 in the UFC. I mean, let's look at the bantamweight division real quick. So I forget the rankings off the top of my head. All right, so Cory, Sandman, Sandhagen. Cory, Sandman, Sandhagen is number 4 on the list. He's right underneath Umar. He's right underneath Piotr. And there's Sean O'Malley, who's lined up for the next title shot. Piotr Jan just beat Figgy, who Sandhagen is fighting right now. What are the odds that they make Piotr Jan fight? Hold on just a second. What are the odds that they make Piotr Jan fight? What? Sandman again, dude. Wait, I'm looking at it right now. They might actually do that. I'm not even kidding. It kind of makes sense for them to do it. I doubt Piotr would be cool with it. He definitely wants that title shot. I mean, to be fair though, Piotr Jan did go on a 3-fight losing streak. Did he beat Sean O'Malley? He kind of did, but he kind of didn't. You know, it's who knows, man. Who knows what kind of world we would have been living in had one of those judges just been like, Sean, oh, wait Piotr Jan. That has to be right. And then just copied the other judge. Or not Piotr Jan. He was about to write Piotr Jan, right? There's a split decision. One of the judges had it for Piotr, one had it for O'Malley, and then there was that third deciding judge. And I guarantee you something went down like that. This dude was sitting there. He was about to write in Piotr. And then all of a sudden he got to the R. He got to the R and just looked over, and his buddy had sugar written out. And it's that peer pressure. It's that, you know, well, he must be doing it, and he seems a lot more confident, so it must be right. L Judge, bro. L Judge. But hey, it gave us some pretty good fights. It gave us that Sugar Sean O'Malley knockout against Aljo. You know what I mean? It gave us a Marab masterclass. We'll see, though. We'll see. Rob Font, former champion. Yeah, I mean, if Figgy wins, bro, Figgy wins, then we're talking. If Figgy wins, then we're talking like the division is going into a spiral. You know what I mean? If Figueiredo, if Figgy wins somehow, then I have no idea what to even do anymore. Because then it's like Petr Yan beat Figgy, who beat Cory, who also lost to Umar. But Sean O'Malley is still getting he's getting his third title. They're just going to line up freaking Merab and Sean 3, bro. They're literally going to line up Merab Dvalishvili and Sean O'Malley 3. I swear on everything they are. That would be hilarious. It would also be kind of cool. I'm not going to lie. You know, as much as badly as that would, you know, screw Petr Yan over, I do think a Sean O'Malley, like if Sean O'Malley wins the belt, I do think a Sean O'Malley and a Cory Sandhagen fight would be kind of sick. Juliana Milla. Let me turn this down just a little bit. All right, cool. All right. So let me yap a little bit more while they're walking out and stuff. Ivano's walking out right now. Ooh, she looks locked in, bro. She looks locked in, dog. Come on. Wait, what is this? UFC Des Moines? First Croatian female fighter in UFC history. Hey, let's go. Let's represent. Let's go. Nah, this is a fight that I'm actually, you know how I mentioned earlier I wasn't going to BS you guys with a pick or anything? I am hoping that Petrovic wins this. I'm not confident because I haven't really seen her fight enough to sit here and tell you guys to take her confidently, but I hope that she proves me completely wrong. I hope she comes in here and says, you know what? Here is how I bang. Here is how I slang these hands, okay? Here is how my jiu-jitsu game goes, because I go with the flow and I throw up triangles. Okay, I want her to rap, okay, what she's about to do in the cage to me. I'm not, like, listen. I want her to cook in there, but it's WMMA. I don't expect what I expect. You know, I'd go in here, I would tell you, well, she's a favorite. She's got a better record. She's coming off of, you know, arguably a better recent run, okay, than her opponent. But that's what it is. You can't sit there and approach it with knowledge and approach it with common sense. You got to sit there and think to yourself, well, what are these judges going to be thinking? What are these judges going to be thinking? You gotta approach and open up to every single element in the game. I'm telling you right now, when it comes to these predictions, you can't just sit there and, oh, well, you know, she has like decent boxing and, you know, she's got a better record and, you know, she kind of like, it just makes sense for her to win. You can't approach it like that. I'm telling you, you just can't. She's Brazilian? What? I thought she was American, bro. I'm not even kidding. Yeah, wait, what? Is she Brazil? Oh, she's got the stripes on the other half, I think. Maybe she trains in Brazil. Oh wait, no she doesn't. Oh wait. It's oh, she's carrying both. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot, bro. I just went 0 for 3. on that. Yeah, Juliana Miller, I'm not really hyped, or not hyped. Sorry, wrong word. I'm not really hip to. But dang, Bisping just said she's very motivated, and I also hate when Bisping commentates, kinda. I don't hate it completely, but I do get annoyed at times. Because Bisping will sit there and do some, and Joe Rogan does it too. Joe Rogan is susceptible to doing like the little shit that kind of is like, oh my god, he's almost out. He's almost out. Joe, he doesn't even have it locked in. What are you talking about? He's almost out. Or when he starts it with the leg kicks, oh man, that leg is going to give in any time now. No, it is not, Joe. Okay, these guys know they're going to get kicked in the leg. This is not something that they're not prepared for. Yes, obviously you can take advantage of it. And if you're very good, like Benson Henderson. The calf kick, baby. If you're really good at it, obviously it can be an insane weapon, but I think a lot of fighters nowadays, like you see it very rarely. I mean, there are like guys that have gotten, you know, the leg kick knockouts. Chris Gutierrez. I think Jonathan Martinez might have gotten one if I remember. But regardless, those guys, Jose Aldo, great leg kicker. I mean, you see it nowadays. Everyone's evolved their game. They understand how to at least start defending once they take damage. You know what I mean? Most fighters do. This is not 2010, okay, or 2015. Like, we are in 2025, bro. It has been a decade of leg kicking. It has been a decade. A lot more, but a good decade since the influence came around to the UFC. Oh, I was like, what is she saying? I thought she was like yelling at her opponent, but she was just like reciting what the announcer was saying. Let's get it, bro. Juliana Miller. Let's go. Ivana Petrovic gets right on the pressure. Nothing to see here yet, boys. Nothing to see here yet. Miller throws right hand, but it doesn't land. Petrovic is staying on the gas, man. I mean, she's staying right in front of her, controlling the center. Is she throwing stuff that's landing? Occasionally. Miller's got a lengthy little left hook. Oh, snapping right. And then she loses her balance on the way forward. Oh, Miller's in on a takedown attempt. No, she just got like a kind of like a body lock. Not really though. Petrovic is defending it like perfectly. Petrovic is defending it perfectly. Ha! Swipe it off. Hey, just swipe it off. This is just breakfast, lunch, and dinner for Ivana. Nice knee from Miller. Oh. Dang, dude, did Miller kind of bust her up with that knee? I think Miller might have busted up Petrovic with that knee, bro. I'm not kidding. Her nose looks a little too red right now, bro. Her nose looks a little too red right now. Man, Miller's strong right now, bro. She's strong right now. This is good pressure. This is good pressure against the cage. Anyways, yeah. When it See, this is what I was saying about MMA, WMMA. It's like you can't predict any of the unpredictable. And now Jamie's about to hop a guillotine. Oh my god. Make sure you defend that. She's got 2 great underhooks right now. She's got 2 great underhooks. There's no way Ivana's gonna get out of this position and get a takedown. She might honestly pull a guillotine, bro. She might pull an arm and guillotine. Oh, she doesn't pull it though. That was smart. Nice knee. Nice knee by Miller. Oh man, Miller's cooking right now. The dogs are barking already, bro. Miller was a pretty big dog. If I'm not mistaken, I was just looking at it and oh, the guy's gonna separate him. She's doing work, right? No, I'm just kidding. The refs, the crowd's already going crazy and booing. I wonder if like that kind of stuff phases fighters even in the slightest. I know fighters, you know, everyone talks about it. Obviously, they're mentally tough. They're some of the toughest people in the world. You know, they don't take, you know, that kind of stuff to heart. This, that, you know, they understand that this game comes with that kind of stuff, but, and especially a vicious game like this. But dude, there's something about like when you're sitting there, you're fighting, especially if you're trying to take like a good calculated approach. Oh, I thought the ref was about to stop it there, dude. He was getting kind of close. Petrovic is back in the seatbelt. Nice. She's cooking. She's cooking. I think she won this round. I think she won this round. Nice, man. That was a good way to finish the round. That was a good way to finish the round. I think she might have won the round. I'm not even going to lie. I'm not even going to lie. I think she might have won the round, bro. Anyways, yeah. When when you're fighting, especially in a very high level fight, like for example, like Mario Bautista and Jose Aldo, you know what I mean? Like in all seriousness, guys, you take that fight, you look at it. It was very, very high level. Like very high level, okay? I'm talking Mario Bautista had to completely shut down Jose Aldo. And Jose could not do anything about it. I really, truly thought that Jose Aldo was going to go in there, veteran savvy his way to a victory. He's seen it all. He's seen the clinching. He's seen the wrestling. He's seen the grappling. He's seen the boxing, the pressure, the one knockout hits, the this, the that. He's seen everything that mixed martial arts can offer. Okay, I thought there was nothing that Mario Bautista could throw at Jose Aldo to beat him, bro. Okay, that's exactly what I thought. And then Mario Bautista comes in and proves me wrong. This guy finds a new way to win the fight. Yeah, I think she might have won that. Petrovic might have won that last round there. What up, Zach? What up, brother? Yeah, Petrovic might have actually won that last round, but now Miller is cooking her on the ground. I mean, she's literally just dominating her. She just has to do more damage because she's not doing any damage. Oh, she's about to take her back. Oh my god. Oh, she's a little high. She's a little high. Oh my goodness. Dude, no way. Miller's gonna end up insane. Oh, never mind. Petrovic gets out of it. That's crazy, bro. Miller is so strong, dude. She's so strong, and she's actually a great grappler. This has split decision written all over it. Zach, what do you think the odds are? Well, obviously, I want to ask you about the main event, too. You got Cory Sandhagen, right? There's no way that Figueiredo is winning the main event. Unless he, like, miraculously takes Cory's back after he chins him and then, you know, gets a knockout. But for the most part, I mean, Cory is winning that fight 87, 88 out of 100 times. What do you think the chances of Jim Miller coming in and just knocking, kind of like a Bobby Green, Grant Dawson kind of knockout, you know? What do you think the chances are of something like that against Mason tonight? Dude, Miller's getting cooked. What is this? She's about to get put in a cradle by Juliana Miller. What is going on, bro? She might pull off a twister or something insane like that. What is going on? Dude, she might pull off a twister. Nah. I thought she was going to go for a twister. No way, bro. Petrovic already starting off my picks 0-1, I think. Well, no, I think she won that first round. I really do. She did more damage. I don't know, man. I think, Zach, listen, I think they re-signed him for a reason. And I know a lot of people are saying, oh, you know, they have Jeremy or whatever they did. I don't know if did they re-sign him? Did they re-sign Jeremy Stevens, or did he just have another fight on his contract and then he went to PFL? I don't know why he would go to PFL while he had a UFC fight, but I mean, I wouldn't count anything out of the question, I guess. Yeah, Miller definitely won that second round. I mean, she took her back. She was threatening. She even did damage, which, I mean, dude, when you do damage, you can't not count it for the person doing damage. So Juliana Miller, I think, got that second round for sure. Anyways, also, who do you think wins in the Smotherman and City fight? Dude, everyone is all over Cameron Smotherman, and I know, I get it. Okay, he had a dominant win on short notice against Jake Hadley, but bro, City is crazy, dog. City is crazy. Serhiy City is, I think he's super underrated, though. He is, I think he was in Smotherman's position. And now he's gotten even better. You know what I mean? To be fair, he doesn't have that crazy win. But yeah, this is 1-1 right now. Petrovic better get on the gas and get going. I think it's 1-1. Oh. Calypso with the left. Dude, I gotta blow my nose real quick. Go ahead. Oh man. All right. Yeah, that's everyone's got a 1919 on Twitter, I guess. Yeah, I think Serhiy City is gonna come in. I think he's super underrated, and I think he's just gonna like have the power advantage. I think he's gonna deal more damage. I think he's been in these tougher positions. Cameron Smotherman, he came in, he beat Jake Hadley, which is very, very impressive. And on short notice, phenomenal fight. And it went the distance too. It's not like he came in and just, knocked out Jake Hadley in a minute. But man, something is telling me that Serhiy City is just gonna step to another level in this fight. Juliana Miller reverses a position, I think. I heard big mistake on the announcers. I'm not really watching this fight because I'm like tuning into it here and there, but I'm more so hyped for the other fights on this card, especially on the main card. Montel Jackson. I like Daniel Marcos a lot, but Montel has seen a lot more success in the UFC. Montel has seen a lot more success, and I think when it comes to the UFC, I don't care if you have an O next to your name. Okay, if you are not, or if you're facing someone that has had that top level experience, has been there, has done that, I don't know, man. There's a huge jump. There's a huge jump from like popping into the top rankings, especially if you're winning these fights and you're getting split decisions. You know what I mean? Split over Yanez, Davey Grant. And yes, these guys are both tough. Yanez and Grant, they're both pretty tough. And I would even argue that Adrian, you could argue that he won that fight too, but oh my God. Wow, Miller is an animal on the ground, dude. She might get submitted. Oh, it's over. Why didn't she just keep teeing off? What is going on? You haven't gotten the submission all round, and now instead of teeing off and doing damage. Interesting. We'll see. We'll see. Split decision written all over it, though. Santiago, Ponzinibbio, Daniel Rodriguez. Give me Daniel Rodriguez. I don't know why. I just think he's gonna win because he has half the fights. And Ponzinibbio, I think, I don't know, man. I think he might slow down and not look as good. I don't know. We'll see, though. Bo Nickal is gonna win, and then obviously Sandman is gonna win. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It's going to be a decent card, though. It's going to be a pretty decent card. We'll take a break and find out the results right now. Right now. Oh, man. All right, let me record something real quick. All right, all right. Juliana Miller. I just got to get the actually I'm going to wait until they give the decision, because if this is a robbery, if this is a robbery, bro. Dude, they better not rob. Juliana Mill. No, I'm just kidding. I don't even know who won this fight. I didn't really pay attention to half of it, but I guarantee you it'll be a split decision. I would be completely surprised if 29, 28. Juliana won, bro. Wow. Props. She did win, though. She did win. Oh, man. Cory Sandman Sandhagen. Cory Sandman Sandhagen. I need to wake up, bro. All right, which fight is next? Oh, let's go. It's my boy, Thomas Peterson. Are you kidding me, bro? Let's go. Come on, dude. I'm live right now for UFC Fight Night. And Thomas Peterson is fighting next. Let's go. Come on. Join the live. Come say what's up. Tom Peterson. And Thomas Peterson is fighting. Let's go. I'm live. I'm live. I'm live right now for you. All right. Dude, Tom Peterson is going to cook Dontel Mays, I think. At first, I was thinking to myself, why are people picking Dontel Mays? He's 6'6". He's got an 81-inch reach. He's a savvy veteran. I don't give a rat's butthole, okay? Thomas Peterson is about to go in and churn this man. He's about to go in and do whatever he would like. Slowly beat him, quickly beat him. I am all over the Thomas Peterson hype train. And yeah, dude, not to mention the new dad strength. Bro, this guy is going to come in motivated more than ever. Listen, a loss to Shamil Gaziev, I don't fault him for that. Shamil is honestly going to be a champion one day. Eventually. Actually, no. I thought Shamil was like 32. This guy is 35. I don't know if he's going to be a champion ever. Unless Tom Aspinall just retires early. But, Shamil is unreal, dude. He's definitely going to be a top 5 heavyweight and probably going to be one of those guys that, like, it just gatekeeps, you know what I mean? Keeps knocking out all these upcomers and never beats Tom Aspinall. But the Jamal Pogues loss, I don't know. That was rough, bro. That was rough. But I really do think Tom Peterson, like, he has everything he needs to be, like, pretty good in this heavyweight division. Top 15 level, absolutely. Top 10, debatable. Debatable. But he also doesn't really have, like, knockout power. So that's the one thing that Tom Peterson lacks. But he does have a great ground game, unreal strength. His grappling's, like, pretty good, too. Lord Kong, was that his nickname? I love when I see, like, UFC fighter nicknames, and I've seen these guys fight before, but I never paid attention to their nickname. And then all of a sudden, it's like something that I'm just like, what? That's that value that you can expect. What the heck is... What was that commercial, bro? That actually got my attention. That was kind of fire. Domino's. They were like, well, we asked people, like, what they thought of the new stuffed crust and to compare it to our old stuffed crust. But we've actually never had stuffed crust. Like, what? Wait, what? I can't speed this up? What? Thomas Peterson. Thomas Peterson. Thomas Peterson. Shout out to that new dad strength. Let's go. Dude, Thomas Peterson is going to come in here and just Tear Dontel Mays' head right off his freaking thing. I'm live right now for UFC Fight Night Des Moines. Come join. Let's chill and chat UFC. I mean, for crying out loud, Tom Peterson is about to fight. All right, bet. Let's go, dude. Come on, Tom Peterson. Dude, Dontel Mays is so nonchalant, bro. What is this guy doing? Get your head in the game, Dontel. We're paying you for this right now, bro. This is not free entertainment, okay? Good jab by Dontel, dude. I'm telling you, if this guy that's good footwork. This is great footwork from Dontel Mays. Oh, wow. Thomas Peterson already got him down. Wait. Dontel Mays gets up. Oh, man. Is it UFC? Is it Demons? Oh, Tom Peterson is looking like Tom Aspinall on the ground, bro. I almost called him Tom Aspinall. Oh! Tom Peterson is looking like a monster. Dude, I think he might be going for a Kimura. Des Moines? Oh, that's how you say it? Peterson is dominating right now, bro. Oh my God. He might get an arm triangle. He's locking it in. It's over. It's over. Oh, it's over. Dontel Mays is about to get choked out. Oh, Dontel Mays. He's not getting submitted. That was smart. That was smart by Tom Peterson, bro. Oh. He's got the arm triangle again. Ah, Dontel Mays is out. Peterson has been controlling the crap out of this fight. All right. I hate multitasking and uploading these videos, but I'm uploading a TikTok short, man. I thought this fight wasn't going to be that good. Tom Peterson is cooking. Sandhagen. Sandhagen. All right. All right. Round 2 starting up. Tom Peterson gets him right back down again. Tom Peterson is looking good. All right. Sandhagen? Why do I feel like I'm spelling Sandhagen? All right. This is Sandhagen. Oh, Tom Peterson's raining down right now. This is good. This is good for Tom Peterson. He's got his like leg. He's got Dontel Mace's arm. Well, he did. Oh, these are big punches. Tom Peterson's cooking right now. Dude, Tom Peterson is cooking right now. I mean, what does Dontel Mace have for him? He has nothing. He just got back up, but it's okay. Because you know what Tom Peterson's about to do? Take him right back down. With less resistance this time around. I'm telling you. Oh, that was a nasty uppercut from Dontel Mace. But he looks kind of tired. I don't think Dontel Mace wanted to grapple this much. Oh my goodness. And then Tom Peterson just slams him right back down on the ground. Absolute money. Tom Peterson cooked. And this time around, I don't think he's getting up. All right, man. All right, man. Oh my God, Tom Peterson about to sink some hooks in? Is he about to sink some hooks in? Nah, he's not. Nah, he's not. Oh my God, Dontel Mace tried to Grammy roll. Yeah, it's over. That was the last little bit of his energy. Tom Peterson's about to go all in. I can't believe he didn't finish that arm triangle though. He had that basically cinched up, and then Dontel Mays gave it to him again. I'm kind of glad he didn't gas himself out though and just throw that fight away. You know what I mean? It just sucks that Tom Peterson isn't really a finisher. You know what I mean? That's what they want in the US at the heavyweight. Oh, that was a big elbow though. That was a big elbow. That got Dontel Mays' attention. That one got Dontel Mays' attention. Ooh, Tom Peterson is cooking. Oh my God, Tom raining down. Tom raining down. Tom raining down. Tom raining down. Use those 12-6 elbows. Tom is absolutely raining down. I'm live right now for UFC Fight Night. Come chill and chat UFC. Let's go. UFC Fight Night. UFC. Let's go. Is absolutely raining. What? It literally just cut like all my videos. You would have to be absolutely a rookie and so not knowledgeable about the sport and completely degenerate and probably a little slightly dumb to be betting against Tom Peterson. By the way, I'm live for the UFC Fight Night card. Come chill and chat UFC. Let's go. And so let's go. Let's go. Third round starting right now. Oh! Oh my God! Dude, Dontel Mays landed a nasty jumping knee. Tom Peterson just ate it. He just ate that. Oh my God, Dontel Mays tried a Grammy roll again. How do you spell Deiveson? Deiveson Figueiredo. Let me see here. Diveson Figueiredo. I used to think it was Figueiredo, but that sounds more like Cheeto. Figueiredo. Figueiredo. But it's Figueiredo. Figueiredo. Holy, I let go of his glove. Let go of his glove. All right. Tom Peterson getting this finish or what? Pound away, Tom. Pound away, Tom. That's it, man. Dominating from bell to bell. Tom Peterson comes in and does his job. Man, that was a Tom Peterson masterclass. 13 minutes and 49 seconds of control time. Rack up every single one of those motherfucking seconds, bro. Rack up every single one of those seconds. Okay, I want every single one of those seconds racked up on that stat sheet. 9 for 9 on takedowns. I don't think that was the case. I think he was 9 for 9 on takedowns. What? That's insane. Masterclass, absolute domination. And why do I see a referee right now scoring the fight 30 or 29-28 for Tom Peterson? Why do I see a judge in there just trying to sneak in around for Dontel Mays to not make it look that bad? Okay, get out of here. Chris Lee, Derek Clearly, Sal D'Amato. Get the fuck out. No, just... Dontel Mays is down on the ground. Maybe he's retired. $30-25, $30-26, and $30-26. Tom Peterson, Let's go, bro. Come on, dude. Let's go. Gastanos Bolaños. Gaston. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I had Quang Lee originally, I think, but seeing the Bolaños highlights, I don't know, bro. He did give Chris Gutierrez, you know, a tough round and a tough fight for sure. I mean, Chris Gutierrez definitely won unanimously, a 29-28, but bro, everyone thought it was going to be like a Tom Peterson versus Dontel Mays kind of performance where Quang Lee was just going to get dominated. I mean, Chris Gutierrez was like a 10-1 freaking favorite that day. I remember. And then Quang Lee actually went in. I can't remember if it was the first or the second round that he won, but he won one of those 2 rounds. Made it a close fight, dude. Closer than it needed to be, that's for sure. You're in Michigan. Welcome to Michigan. Shout out Michigan. Where you at? Where you at? Oh man, dude. It's good. It's good to get a prediction right. You know, I started off kind of rough. Juliana Miller, Ivana Petrovic kind of disappointed me. I thought the roots would be there. I thought rooting for her would just, it would make everything right. And unfortunately it didn't. In my case, it didn't. But let's not act. Wait, what the heck? Let's not act. Bro, it's kind of sick for my videos. I didn't even get to make a thumbnail, but it like picked out the perfect thumbnail. I thought it was just gonna put like the beginning of the video, but no, that's sick. Not my actual videos. I'm talking about like the shorts, because I don't know if you even can put thumbnails on these. But it was a good thumbnail, bro. It was a good thumbnail, so that's sick. That works out perfect for me. UFC Des Moines. Des Moines. Yeah, so Quang Lee, essentially, there's going to be one of 2 things happening in this next fight in my head. Okay, Quang Lee is going to go in there. He's going to do what he does, and he's going to grapple fuck Bolaños. Okay, he's going to clap him on the ground. He's going to keep him in majority of the dominant positions. Okay, maybe Bolaños gets up, lands a few strikes. Quang Lee is right back on it. Takes him down, puts him on his butt. Bolaños gets up. Quang Lee is right back on it. He's taking him down. He's putting him back on his butt. Is he going to be a chain wrestler? I'm sitting here. I'm making it seem like he's going to chain wrestle. A little bit, but not to like Merab Dvalishvili extreme. You know, it's like Quang Lee is going to go for a good amount of takedowns, I think, in this fight. And he's also going to have the advantage on the ground, I think. I think if he gets Bolaños down and he can keep him there for, you know, a little bit, gain a little bit of a dominant position. It doesn't even have to be a full mount. You know what I mean? Maybe a half guard, quarter guard, something like that, where, you know, he can start raining down some elbows, some shots here and there. Bolaños off his back. I don't know how much damage he's going to be able to do down there. You know? Quang Lee is my pick, though. But right now, I'm 1-1. I had a feeling, dude, that these women fights were just going to be like dog heavy today. And of course, the first fight I pick, I let Croatia influence me. I would have liked to see Petrovic win, but clearly she got beat and out grappled and outclassed by Juliana Miller. So shout out Miller. Juliana. Wait, what was I didn't even see. What was Quang Lee's height? What was his height? Is there a big difference or? Oh, Gaston is bigger, bro. What? He's 5'7". Quang Lee is 5'6". Oh, okay. I thought Quang Lee for some reason was coming in like 5'10" or 5'11". You like Gaston Bolaños? What do you think? You're banking on him knocking him out? I mean, he could. He has the power to, and Lee's been knocked out before. I think Lee has like great cardio, though. I think he's gonna have better cardio in this fight, especially the grappling cardio. This is interesting, though. I would have thought he already would have shot. No, I'm just kidding. He is going to shoot here like pretty soon. Just making a few reads. Oh! And there's the first one. And there's a second one, and he gets him down with ease, bro. What was that, dude? Bolaños is fighting hard to get that position back. Gaston is right back up on his feet. But Lee's kind of got like a... He's trying to take his back. He doesn't have the underhooks, though. Oh, my goodness. And Lee just chucks him down. And now he's about to take his back. Gaston has already given up his back. We are a minute into this fight. Bolaños. It is not looking good for Bolaños, Zach. I told you, Quang Lee, dude... His grappling is legit. He may not have like the craziest submission threat, but he can get to the dominant positions. He can get into these positions. He's not taking a full mount because I don't think he wants to take a body lock. I think he's just keeping it there so Bolaños can't swing into him. There it is. He's got the other hook in now. Bolaños is trying... Oh, he's got the arm triangle now. Nice. Or not the arm triangle, the body lock. Yeah, Lee's cooking him. Slowly churning him. Trust me. And he's right back to that. He's right back to that 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I don't know what they call that position, but... Oh my God. He might get a submission right here. Nope. Gaston doesn't want to get flattened out. That was smart. Oh, he's got his arm trapped. He's got that arm trap down there. Wow, Quang Lee is cooking right now. He is slowly churning Bolaños and doing exactly what he wants to do to him. Bolaños gets up, though. Quang Lee didn't really do too much with that position, so Bolaños can do some damage here when he gets up. Oh, wow, that balance is insane. And Quang Lee just gets him right back down again. Bolaños looks like literally like an Ilia Topuria. Gaston looks like Ilia Topuria. Quang Lee is churning him, man. He's churning him. He's not going for these submissions. He's not really trying to finish the fight. He's just getting Gaston tired. I think he might be going for it like a late round like a second round finish or Bolaños is getting high. Dang, man, Quang Lee got him down with ease, dude. There's no way he's not going to be able to do the same thing again. Quang Lee is going to take him down with ease in the second round again, bro. Yeah, I mean, Gaston is not going to be a threat if he's in this position all day. Gaston isn't going to be in a position to win this fight if Quang Lee is just going to take his back, just control him. Quang Lee is a real grappling threat. Obviously, his submission game needs to get up there in order to, you know, get up on a Charles Oliveira, Islam Makhachev level, but there you go. Bolaños survives and he gets right back up. Look. What, man? Bro, what do you mean what? Defend the takedown and knock this guy out. But I don't really care because my pick is Quang Lee, and right now I'm 1-1 on picks. So I need this one to hit, bro. Please, I need this one to hit. I also think Serhiy is going to win for sure tonight. Not for sure, but it's going to be a very close fight. But I am pretty confident that Serhiy is going to be the one that wins it. If it's a split decision, he should be the one that's landing heavier strikes, doing a little bit more damage. Yeah, you know, getting the judge's eyes, getting the referee, you know, to start looking like, whoa, am I going to have to stop this fight here pretty soon if he lands like 10 more of those bad boys? He is going to be the one that's going to have the situations to finish this fight, but will he take advantage of those situations? Nice leg kick by Gaston. Oh, that was a nice head kick from Lee. Oh, Lee clipped him. Lee clipped him. Lee clipped him. Oh my God, Bolaños is right back. Oh, and he takes him. He gets him down off the kick. Wow, dude, they were connecting there for a second, man. Oh, Bolaños landed pretty heavy, but so did Lee. Lee clipped him. I keep thinking of Ilia Topuria. I keep thinking of Ilia Topuria as soon as I look at Bolaños. That was a good little sequence at the beginning. Hopefully we get some more of that. Hopefully Quang Lee just says like, yo, let me let him up just so we can get the crowd chirping and chanting again. Gaston needs to he needs to get a whizzer or something, bro. Quang Lee's got his back again. Oh my God, Lee might submit him here. Oh, Lee might submit him here. Oh, he's out. Quang Lee puts him out. Quang Lee by submission, dog. Are you kidding me? Wow, bro. What a killer. What a killer, bro. Quang Lee just submitted him. Man, dude, Quang Lee is the real deal. Quang Lee is the real deal. That's crazy. He sunk that in as he was going for the... What? Oh my god, bro. Quang Lee is a killer. Quang Lee is a killer. Give him a top-ranked opponent right now. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Wow, wow, wow. What a power move. Man, I'm hyped for the rest of this card. I'm gonna be right back. Quang Lee's yapping on the mic right now. What did he say? He was fighting scared? Quang Bang Lee. How old is Quang Bang Lee? He's like He's like 33 or something, right? 34. Cory Sandman. What are the chances Sandman gets a submission tonight? Uh-oh, here comes the flying knee. Bang! It's Frankie Edgar down. That's the kind of stuff that gives you like that BJ Penn trauma, dude. I'm not even kidding. Mason Jones is the biggest favorite on the card, eh? I'm not really hip to Mason Jones. Oh, dude, really? Marina Rodriguez. Oh, wait. Gillian Robertson, bro. Gillian Robertson is fighting next. Oh! Bro, look at how quick her boxing is, dog. Dude, are you kidding me? Striker versus grappler. And Gillian Robertson, I don't even know if she means she's the striker, if she's the grappler. I'm pretty sure she's the grappler, but she looked like the striker, I'll tell you that much. Good call on Lee. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, I had a feeling that Lee was just going to get Gaston down and control him. I did not think he was going to finish him. I didn't think he was going to finish him. But, hey, Lee proved me wrong, dude. Lee's a killer. And the way he snuck that, dude, that was nasty. The way he snuck that underneath the chin as he transitioned to the back, that was nasty. That was high-level grappling. Yeah, I got Gillian. Probably, weirdly enough, I could see her finishing this fight. But, I mean, Marina Rodriguez has only been finished once via KO, and I don't think Gillian is going to be the one to knock her out again. If she finishes her, I feel like it would be a submission. I would take Gillian by probably by decision though. And then I like Yana Santos. Just I'm not buying into the Miesha Tate hype, bro. I just think Yana Santos is going to be another, upset win tonight. A little dog barking tonight. Carter Starozzi started wrestling at the age of 3. This guy from Dagestan or what? He started before Habib did. Jeez. Yeah, I think if Zach, I think if I'm taking any other dogs the rest of the night, because Quang Lee I was pretty confident on, honestly. I mean, it could have went one of two ways, and Bolaños could have obviously knocked them out, but I had a feeling Quang Lee was gonna go in. It was like a little more of like a confident favorite rather than like or a confident dog rather than like, oh, I just like this dog because, you know, he's a good shot. But yeah, I like Yana Santos. And I also like Daniel Rodriguez. I'm kind of surprised he's an underdog. Everyone else makes sense. Cam Smotherman, that's going to be a close fight, but I do favor City a little bit, just like the odds say, but and then, yeah, Reinier Derrida is not... No way. Don't even try and sit here and try and convince me that Reina is winning tonight. He's not winning. There's no way. Gillian the Savage. Nah. Just smack the boy. You just wanted some waffles. All right. This thought comes to my mind every single time I think about UFC. Bro. Hold on. Every time I see that Dustin, every single time I see that Dustin Poirier commercial. Oh, well, it's a Bud Light Genie. Well, you got a wish. What are your wishes? I want to be tall. I want to hang out with an alien. And then she goes, I want to hang out with Dustin Poirier. I'm sorry. But there's a bunch of other UFC fighters that are ahead of Dustin Poirier. Demetrius Johnson, number one. Count him a UFC fighter, count him not a UFC fighter. I count him as a UFC fighter. I mean, 9-time champion. Okay. Demetrius Johnson is number one on my list. Number two, GSP, ex-UFC champion, current welterweight GOAT, GSP. Yeah. I would love to have the wish of just hanging out with GSP. Number three. I'm debating on whether I want to hang out with Patty Moore or Charles Oliveira more. But those guys are ranked like 3 and 4, okay? I would... Charles Oliveira, obviously, if we had a translator... You know what I mean? Obviously, I might need a translator for Patty, too. But regardless, those guys are ahead of Dustin Poirier. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but they are. Okay, then you got, you know, your Dustin Poirier, Who else am I thinking of? I don't know. You know, a bunch of guys. Cub Swanson. Cub Swanson would be a chill guy to hang out with, I think. Even Quang Lee, bro. Quang Lee, I would kick it with Quang Lee. Why not? He seems like a chill guy. All right, next fight. What is this fight again? Oh yeah, Gillian Robertson. This one I'm actually locking into. It is WMMA, but I like Gillian Robertson. I really do. I like watching her fight. She is like one of the more dominant women like in the sport, for real. Yeah, she's, what is she, 15-8 or 13-8 or something? Oh yeah. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Come on, man. Turn me up. Turn me up. Hey, hey, turn me up. Boo. 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 The red corner. Boo. 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 The number one or the number 9 contender in the world. Boo. Marina Midriguez. Oh, okay. She's mid. I didn't say it. The announcer did. Oh my God, Gillian Robertson about to cook. Gillian is about to cook, dude. There we go. Fight's on. Fight's on, and my fight clock is synced. Oh wait, no, it's not. Hold on. There we go. Now it is. Bang. Now it is. Oh yeah, nasty right hand by Gillian. Rodriguez is actually number 9. I think I might have said number 7 when I was talking, or when I was saying her ranking. Yeah, she's number 9. She's not number 7. I think it's a really good strategy too to be wearing all red, because then if you start bleeding, like it's kind of like part of you. It's interesting. It's a good strategy, I think. I think it's a good strategy for real. The hair's red, so if, you know, she gets a cut above her eyebrow, it almost seems natural and normal, you know? Oh my goodness, and she takes her right down. No resistance at all. Robertson is already in a position to potentially take mount here. If she can get that one leg out. Oh. She's trying to set up a Kimura? More submissions than any woman in UFC history, bro. She is going for that Kimura. She might be using it to sweep the full, though. She's cooking. She's cooking. She's churning. More than likely going to be a Gillian Robertson decision. Makes sense. Bisping. Can you not do that, please? Can you not do that, please? Can you not do that? Well, what if she wants to do it, Bisping? What if she wants to? What if she wants to dig that elbow super deep into her side? What if it's a strategy and part of her game, huh? Man, dude, Robertson's moving and flowing and grooving and chilling and cooking and churning. Wow. She's raining down some damage here. She's trying to set up a submission here. More than 2.5? Absolutely. If you're implying over on this fight, absolutely. Gillian Robertson is going to get a finish in that third round. Probably 4 minutes. 4 minutes in. Oh my goodness. Maybe not. These elbows are nasty. Oh, and then those thigh elbows, man. Those are going to get her. Ugh. Yeah, this is a masterclass by Gillian Robertson, and she's actually doing damage. Like, I will give it to her, you know, like she's very active. She's going for submissions. She's been doing damage for the most part. Oh my God, what is this? Rodriguez tried to do like a reverse triangle, but nothing from it. Oh, another vicious elbow. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, Gillian is gonna save the women's division for sure, bro. This is like, these are the type of WMMA athletes that we need to be putting up on a pedestal. We need these. Why is she not on the main card? Nah, in all seriousness though, Gillian Robertson is pretty good, and I enjoy watching her fight. I mean, she's dominant, you know. She's dominant, man. Now, I'll say Yana Santos and Miesha Tate, I'm not as hyped for. But that one will also go over 2.5. Good, good. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Oh, man. Robertson looks a little gassed. What's going to happen now? Is she going to be able to continue this pressure and this pace? Is she going to be able to apply the heavy grappling approach? Oh, my God. Ninja choke. No way. No. Oh, my God. Marina Rodriguez had a ninja choke. Holy fudge. Oh my God, dude, that's crazy. Oh, man. Robertson's got great pressure, bro. Great pressure, and she's got her mounted. This is good work right here. This is good work right here. Keep those elbows coming, Gillian. Come on, man. Keep those elbows coming. Man, keep those elbows coming. Gillian Gillian Robertson is just, oh, 12-6 elbows. These are nasty. Nice. High mount. It's over. The ref's about to stop it. TKO. Oh my God, the ref's about to step in. Oh! Gillian gets the knockout! The TKO, bro. Let's go, dude. Are you serious? Let's go, dude. Oh my God, bro. Let's go. The Savage. Let's go, man. Man, I'm hyped for that. I'm hyped that she got the finish because I know if she would have went to decision, everyone would have called me a bozo. Everyone would have said, "Are you kidding me, man? Gillian Robertson?